Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ballgame early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That smash towards center. Straw makes the catch, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first, our starter in this one, Brady Singer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 38. That one's in there, and that's strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next pitch inside. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three-two now. In the air, left side. Blanco settles under it and makes the catch. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One down, base is empty. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Blanco makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and now Drew Waters.
The right fielder, number 6.
The wind of the pitch. Hammered, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double, the first hit of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Matt Beatty. In the air, out towards left center. Snags it on the run. And there's one away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right side. Bell puts it away. That's out number 2. And now it's Matt Duffy. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And he deals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Righty delivers. There's a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Josh Naylor looks at one outside there. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That's what the fans came to see. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Batting six, the right fielder, Josh.
Now a fly ball to right center. Waters settles under this one, and there's one down.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
So up next, David Fry. And that's in there for strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two down.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Cam Gallagher. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. Slice to right, and foul ball. And the righty deals. That's off the mark. 2-1. And here it comes. Just missed. The line to kick the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Olivares should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Bieber back to work. In the air, left field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So the lineup flips over. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. That one the other way, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Edward Olivares. Right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge...
And they get Perez for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So one left for Kansas City. They're down 2-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
For the Guardians, the center fielder.
And a pitch.
Miles.
Check swing, no appeal. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. The pitch. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They've got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next one misses. 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Grounder might be 2. Witt over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
On the ground. On to Beatty. That's the 2nd out. Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for him.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Guardians strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. Drew Waters stands in. The right-hander back to work. Out to center. Straw moving back for this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ripped on a line. Out. Number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Michael Massey. Hammered on the line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a huge at bat right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. And there's a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Royals tie the game. It's 2-2.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So up now for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 3-2. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Nicky Lopez. Shoots a line drive single into right center. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 3.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Edward Olivares.
He's gone.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Lifted in the air right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Lopez around third. He will score. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 6 and the Guardians 2. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The pitch. That one fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Here's Josh Bell. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a little roller right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. In there safely.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Fry, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Naylor on third. Bell at first with no outs. Slice down the right side. Next pitch misses inside. And a count 2-1. And he dodges that fastball. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Cam Gallagher digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and he just misses. Bases loaded, nobody out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
right through there. Got him. And that's the first out. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. And he's already singled in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1. And there's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Bases loaded. One away. And a foul ball. Got him. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, number 38. Out to short. Lopez picks it up, and they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.